So the Specialized Allez, this is an alloy frame, and most people think that means it's not a fast bike, it's not performance, but this bike couldn't be further from that. It's all about speed, and contrary to belief, it is also stiff as anything. This makes this bike absolutely rapid, and to be honest, it's probably one of the best crit bikes out there. So keeping with the crit theme, you've got some Zip 404 fire crests, nice and deep, carbon, light, and these have a good internal rim width, meaning your tires sit really well on them. They also add to the stiffness of this bike, making it an absolute weapon in a straight line, round a corner, delivering all the power down to the pedals. So again, performance. Shimano Ultegra DR2, absolutely flawless, and yes, you lose a little bit weight compared to the Dura-Ace DR2, but this bike isn't about weight, it's about reliability, perfect clean shifts every single time, and just actually being able to be abused a bit when it's in its races, because at the end of the day, this bike is a tool. So I've been banging on about performance and this being a really good crit bike, but I mean, how does that differ from any of the other bikes? And on this, like I said, they are really, really stiff, and if you've ever ridden one, you'll know what I'm speaking about. And they're also super aggressive. So the front end on this is really like low, letting you get into a super aggressive position, just meaning that you can lean on the front end and really get around the corners. So that also helps with the handling of this bike, which makes it super responsive. And on this, for example, you've got the same finishing kit as the Tarmac, so you've got all nicely integrated cables through the stem. You've got some carbon bars on this. Again, carbon seat post, really slim but quite thick as well. Again, adding to that stiffness, and especially in the lateral stiffness for this. Topped off here on the Specialized saddle, they've actually gone and taken what most companies do with their 3D printing on top, and they've put it in the area that matters of where your sit bones are, and they've covered it with a normal cover, so you still get sort of that long lastingness, and you can abuse the saddle a bit more, but you get the comfort of the 3D printing, which is quite neat and quite cool on this bike. The elephant in the room, or the thing that stands out the most, this paint job. Now, I don't know how they're doing this, but from when we look at it, it can almost only be done by hand, and it gives this bike a super, super cool finish. You've got these like brush lines that follow through it, and it's just something so unique, so standout, and I think really speaks to the character of this bike. It is something a little bit different. It does stand out, but at the same time, it's just so cool and draws you to it in some way. Also, the old Allez Sprints that Specialized used to do in the peak of like Red Hook crits and stuff were some wild paint jobs that were really out there. And I think this speaks to that, and it keeps core to what this bike is about. If you're interested in this one particularly, check out our website, cyclexchange.co.uk.